Natasha, you've done the final presser. You've had another good look at Katie. When you get that out of the way, are you happy with everything?
Yeah, it's just formalities, isn't it now? You've just got to do what you've got to do and you're obligated to do. It is a bit strange, obviously, as an amateur, you don't ever stand up, you just get given a table of who you're boxing and they win, you box them. And so it is, I don't think I'll ever get used to standing in front of someone and, trying to be all serious and look at them a certain way, so...
There's no eyeballing going on with you two, was there? It's just it's all pleasantries really, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it's just a formality. It's just something that you've got to do, and I think she's the same.
Yeah. But on a serious point, when you're standing there and you're looking at her, again, at this weight, do you feel that you look bigger, stronger?
I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. Yeah, possibly. I know I'm slightly taller, even though my box rec says I'm 5'8", which I'm clearly not 5'8". Yeah, I have got a slight height advantage.
And Joe, very respectful. I mean, he was making his
Twice?
point. Yeah.
Twice?
Yeah. But he was making a serious point. He does feel that the timing, it's all about timing, isn't it? Maybe Katie is just over the peak. You're definitely still improving. That's what he's been saying all through this camp.
Yeah. And to be fair, people can say what they want. Like, we don't need them to believe it, but they'll see it. And we were saying all the same things before the Harper camp and nobody believed us, and then they've seen it, so we'll see. And
do you play any kind of games yourself in terms of her body language and things like that when you are in this situation?
No, I'm not really a game player like that. Just do what I need to, and just try and put my best foot forward in every sense. I always try and be respectful. I'm not a person who tries to big myself up by bringing someone else down. So yeah, I try and keep it respectful, and I've got a lot of respect for Katie anyway.
So in your head, how does this fight go?
I win.
Are you going to tell us any more than that, how you win?
No.
You've got your plan and that's that?
Yeah, I was sticking to that.
Joe's made a few interesting points about this fight and about you and your boxing brain, and taking on Katie, who clearly has a boxing brain but can get dragged into a war. Now, do you see the sense in that she's fighting someone that's kind of technically somewhere, around the same as her now, rather than the fighters that she has fought of late?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean... It's hard to... Because styles makes fights, and I am not a pursuit, and I think pursuit is an absolute nightmare for anyone, because I don't think she knows what she's throwing. Never mind you trying to guess. But saying that, yeah, I think... we've got stars that gel.
And how's it feel, though, for you to be involved in the biggest female fight in the world, really? And the only one that could come close or could maybe surpass it, that's an argument, is Savannah Marshall against Claressa Shields. So this is the big one, isn't it? I mean, how does it feel to be a part of this?
I think as an athlete, you never really appreciate them moments until it's been and gone and you look back. Like the Olympics, like the Commonwealth Games, like everything else. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and it's nice to see how far boxing's come when they're saying that it should be top of the bill, not just the women's boxing.
And it should have 20,000 people in the arena, unfortunately.
It should have loads of Irish and loads of Scousers screaming everywhere. But unfortunately, that's the times we're living at the minute. And if it's between fighting and not fighting, I'm pretty sure we'd both rather fight.
Yeah. And how does life change for you then when you get your arm raised?
It's peace. It's finally peace. I'll be satisfied with everything that I've done boxing wise. And I'll just have that inner peace that nobody else sees.